Welcome to the home of WWE News Rumors and Gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
All right, so before we get into this video, I have to address something. I have to let the cat out of the bag. There's been some people that have been noticing, and again, this is a wrestling channel, so don't go away, don't exit the channel, because this is something big. I have to address it. I have to get it off my chest. Because they say, without your health, you have nothing. And if without my health, I don't have my viewers, my fans, my subscribers, I don't have a platform to talk and get out what I want to say. So I'm going to say it, and I'm going to get it out right now, because I'm going to be real with you. I've been met with some messages. I've been met with some comments. I've been met with some private messages on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Sean, your eyes are telling a real story. Your eyes are telling a true story. And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? Well, Sean, you look like you've been under the utilization of drugs. You look like you've been taking drugs. You look like you've been ingesting drugs. Or have you been doing something more powerful? Maybe you're doing marijuana. Maybe you're high. You look very high, Sean. Your eyes, they're very shut. They're very closed. You look like you're stoned. Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. Seanzviewent has never touched a drug in his life. I am straight edge. And I don't want my viewers, my fans, and my subscribers having to worry. I don't want you having to worry to the point where, oh my God, is Sean doing crack? Is he doing cocaine? Is he doing, unsolicited drugs? Is he doing paraphernalia? Is he doing illegal substances? I'm going to admit something right here, right now. I do have a problem. I indeed do have an addiction. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be upfront. It's an addiction I need, I crave, I want it. I have to have it each and every day. And this could be why my eyes look like I'm a little high, I'm a little stoned. It looked like I was waking and baking. Now, there's nothing wrong with the Mary Jane. There's nothing wrong with the marijuana, right? They say that that's great health benefits. There's nothing wrong with smoking a little smoky. But here's the thing. I am dealing with a problem, but it has nothing to do with what you may think. It's nothing to do with what you may suspect. Because you see, while I do have an addiction and I do have a problem, and while I am craving it, because you get the craves, you know what I'm saying, when you have a problem. But it's not the drugs. I crave YouTube. I am addicted to my viewers, my fans, and my subscribers. That is the only drug that I am about. I am about my viewers, my channel members, my subscribers. I am about YouTube. My addiction is all of you. So as far as my eyes looking like I'm high, looking like I'm fi, looking like I'm rye, looking like I'm die, no, none of those things. You see, that's just the way my eyes are. My eyes have been like this all my life. My eyes have always looked half shut, half closed, half open. I don't know. That's just the way I was brought up. That's just the way I was born. That's just the way I look. That's just the way it is. And I had to address this because, this was real. This was real. I had a lot of my fans and my subscribers saying, Sean, again, you look high as F. Are you doing something you're not supposed to do? Again, there was a big concern. There was a big concern over my look, over my eyes. And listen, I'll be honest. I might look stoned. I might look high. I might look like I just had a huge smoke spree going on. But that I've never even touched a cigarette. I've never even smoked in my life. Okay. I even hate to take Tylenol. Okay. That's how much against drugs I'm against. When I have a massive headache, when I have massive pain, I don't go to Excedrin. I don't go to Tylenol. I don't go to ibuprofen. I don't go to any of those things. I just kind of let natural life take its course. That's what I do here on the Brash and the Brazen. So I just wanted to address that. I know it doesn't really have anything to do with wrestling, but I had about, I don't know. Listen, I have over 100,000 subscribers, so I was met with like 50 to 100 messages. Not even lying. I was met with 50 to 100 messages on social media, concerned and worried about my look, worried about my eyes, worried about if I had a drug habit. But it's none of those things. I can promise you it is none of those things. So I can't help how my eyes look. This is me. This is who I am. So let's get into why we are really here on the Brash and the Brazen, where I will never be mistaken or overtaken. We have heard that, and the report went out today. Go look it up on Google, go Yahoo it, that WWE is interested in multiple AEW talents, and that AEW will be releasing more talents. Will they be released to the WWE? We've heard of, such stars as Britt Baker coming to the WWE. In a shocking turn of events, whispers from the wrestling world indicate that WWE may have made an offer, a massive contract buyout, to none other than Jon Moxley, according to Gossip Online. Yes, you heard that right. The former Dean Ambrose, known for his unpredictability and fierce in-ring style, might be headed back to the WWE that once launched his career. This isn't just any old offer, folks. Sources say that the WWE is pulling out all the stops, presenting Moxley with a deal that could redefine his legacy. Now remember, Jon Moxley, the former Dean Ambrose, left WWE in search of creative freedom and a chance to showcase his true self in promotions like AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling. So what could tempt him back? Could it be the allure of a main event spotlight at a WrestleMania? Could it be a Royal Rumble victory? Could it be a Money in the Bank cash-in? The chance to rekindle rivalries with former allies and foes? Or perhaps it's the financial security that comes with such a lucrative offer. Wrestling fans are buzzing with speculation, and social media is ablaze with opinions on what this could mean for the industry. As we dive deeper into this developing rumor, one question lingers. One question does linger. Would Jon Moxley trade his independent spirit for a return to the squared circle under the WWE banner under the Triple H regime? With so much at stake, the wrestling universe is on the edge of its seat. Stay tuned, because whether he chooses to return or not, the repercussions will echo throughout the wrestling world for years to come, according to multiple dirt sheets, websites, newsletters. According to those in the know, we give you the flow of the damn show, because this is what I believe, and this is what I do. Why? Because I'm Sean's freaking view. John Cena says that his manhood, his penis, his cack is strangely shaped and smaller than his rap lines suggest. And this is according to John Cena. This is according to various outlets. This is according to John Cena himself, the man that says, "You can't see me." AEW has no plans to release Britt Baker despite her wanting out of her AEW contract. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Britt Baker drops yet another cryptic post amid her exit from AEW. Again, do you want to see Britt Baker in the world of World Wrestling Entertainment? Booker T says that fans need to let CM Punk move on after his Saudi Arabia apology. John Cena names Stone Cold Steve Austin as the king of WWE entrances. John Cena reveals the worst advice he has ever received. And in part of that, Booker T tells Goldberg's critics and haters and naysayers to shut the hell up over his WWE title match Backlash at Saturday night's main event. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, because as I say, if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean's View. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are also receiving word that Queen Amita throws shade at Britt Baker amid AEW exit rumors. John Cena says that playing the president and the head of state was fun, but he's staying away from politics, far away from politics. Rich Swann appears at NWA taping after TNA suspension and legal issues. AEW Dynamite 300 ticket sales surge as stacked card draws a larger crowd. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers coming through the desk of the Fresh, Brash, and Brazen. With Roman Reigns welcoming his sixth child into the world during his WWE absence, you got to wonder, when will Roman Reigns return? Well, he will return in time for SummerSlam. Also, a brand new update on the Intercontinental title picture. viewers, fans, and subscribers, a new date has been set for Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the very prestigious WWE Intercontinental Championship. Subscribe. Plenty more to come from the Rash One. Later.